Okay, guys, I want to give you 4 strategic reasons voting for Aftyn Behn can changes the map in Tennessee. And so I wrote these out. I want to make sure I do not miss any of them. Number 1, this seat is winnable. If Davidson County shows up, y'all, this is not a symbolic race. It is mathematically winnable, right? So there are over 30,000 Democrats who voted in the primary, and we only need to double that turnout to flip the seat. Davidson County alone has more than enough Democratic voters within the Congressional District 7 to secure a victory before we even count the rest of the district. And unlike many states, actually unlike many counties, Nashville has long early voting windows. It has multiple accessible polling locations, and you don't have to have an excuse to vote early, right? And so literally early voting starts today, is November 12th, and it goes through the 26th. Get out, get out, get out. And I have a little note here. If your person who you voted for in the primary, there's somebody you voted for in this primary, there was Bo Mitchell, there was Vincent Dixie, I think there was Copeland, whoever, right? These people, if you know them, if they represent you in any, they're your representative, I need for you to send them a message now, and I need you to demand that they actually let their constituents know, they encourage them to come out to vote in this race, and they tell them to vote for Aftyn Behn. They move their egos aside from being beat by a girl or whatever, or thinking that they were the best candidate to win, and they get behind this candidate. They are your elected official. They represent your interests. You need to tell them what to do. Now, point blank period. If Davidson County decides to vote, we win. The power is already here. We simply have to use it. Now, number 2, flipping one seat in Tennessee changes how the entire country treats this state. Tennessee has been treated like a guaranteed red state for years. So that has meant less national investment, fewer competitive races, lower turnout expectations, less attention to local needs. Aftyn winning breaks that narrative in half. When a deeply gerrymandered southern seat flips, national donors redirect their resources here, like we're seeing. Plenty of people are coming in saying, hey, wow, look what's going on here in Tennessee. There's an opportunity. Let's get behind it. And then that actually helps in the future as well. Organizers flood into Tennessee. Local Democratic infrastructure strengthens, and suddenly that next race becomes winnable too. So this is why this seat is not just about the Congressional District 7. This is about reopening the map, right? This is about telling the country, don't count Tennessee out. We are not done here. Now, number 3, Aftyn can build the coalition no one else has been able to build. You saw it for yourself. Most people never do. Aftyn is the only candidate in this moment who can pull Davidson County progressives, mobilize some of the other voters who are out here, appeal to young families and educators, mobilizing Black and brown voters, and draw in recovering Republicans like I saw in Williamson. There are plenty other places as well, where like Cheatham, like Robinson, Montgomery, all of these different places. She is able to bridge that gap and pull in these people so that way we can have those numbers. This is not theoretically, it is not in messaging memos. This is in real rooms with real people. She has the ability to look conservative, suburban, and rural voters in their eyes, push past the ego and party loyalty noise, and speak directly to what working families, veterans, and retirees are actually living. It should not be this hard to live in Tennessee, right? She does not pander, she does not retreat, and she's not apologizing for fighting. Aftyn's not afraid to scrap in these counties where Democrats are usually scared to show up, or they just count out all along, right? They just say, oh, I'm not even gonna try because that's historically red, or it's not even gonna make a difference, right? She has already proven she can move past local party turf battles, old grudges, cultural hesitation, and political posturing. She focused on winning and not performing, right? She is focusing on winning and not performing. That's leadership, that's strategy, and that's how you flip a seat. And then number 4, she is that kind of person. Like, this is not about personality. It's about character, right? Character actually matters. Aftyn has put her body on the line for survivors of abuse. She slept on marble floors in the Capitol to demand accountability. She stood in the rain for protests when it was unpopular to care. She stood with immigrant families during ICE raids. She stood with parents and students demanding safety in schools. She's not running for a title. She's not running for a resume. She is running because she believes Tennesseans deserve to live with dignity. And that is the kind of person who can and will hold power differently. Listen, December 2nd is not just an election. It is a strategy. It is a signal, and it is a shift in what we believe is possible. Davidson County, y'all, we already have the votes here. Now we need the turnout.